Hello everyone and welcome to a game called Eco. This is a new release on, actually an early access release on Steam that recently came out about a week ago. The premise of this game is we're going to enter the world of Eco, a fully simulated ecosystem bustling with thousands of growing plants and animals living their lives. We're going to build, harvest, and take resources from an environment where every action affects the world around you. An imminent meteor strike threatens global destruction. Can we save the planet without destroying it in the process? So this has actually been a pretty interesting game so far. I've actually done a little bit of playthrough just to understand at least the mechanics of the game, get through it some. Actually, there was a couple little initial bugs that came out when it first released, but the developers are super active on this game to actually get those bugs fixed, make sure it's a good experience for us. This is actually one of those games that I'm actually really heavy. I'm very much thinking about making this a live stream, something where we can just kind of chill, relax, hang out in the chat, and kind of go through the game, build some things out, and really build out this world to be something that you guys, the viewers, and we can all engage and really say, you know, how we want to build out a potential house, how we want to handle different tasks, what skills we want to really build up our person to do. So let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in doing this as a live stream, and we will jump into this game here. We will kind of walk through the initial mechanics of it and how everything is going to play through here. So we're going to start a new world here. We're going to be ultra clever in its name. So you know, I typically do the first run. Yeah, there we go. I always do it as a channel name. It's always a good start. Something easy. We can potentially go back, or if there's other people who want to join, we can possibly talk about doing that later. We're also going to do skill points on crafting. This is just to kind of make the game progress a bit quicker. I don't want it to be like there is some grinding that takes place in this game, so I don't want it to be as bad. If we can progress through our skills a little bit quicker, that will be a good thing. So let's just start with this. We are going to generate a new world. So there was one that I've been doing from previous playthroughs. I just want to generate something brand new, so it's new for me, new for you, and we'll go from there. So this might take a minute, but we'll probably just jump right to the landing on our planet here. So, and here we go, and welcome to Eco. This is the generation of our world here that we're going to be on. We're going to go through a quick character creation, and then we will kind of move from there. So yeah, there's all sorts of different things you can do. You can change to feminine or masculine for the body type. Let's see, you can change shade of skin. You can go really, really crazy. So we're just going to throw something right here in the middle. You can get red, green, anyway. So we'll probably just keep this down here in the middle somewhere. A couple different hair types. There's not a ton, so it is. Remember, it is very early access. So I really think this will probably change and give some additional options and things here in the future. So you can also change the shade of the hair. Give it nice red hair. There we go. Facial hair. We can go with a red beard as well. I like it. So let's see, that's the facial hair. I'm gonna go with the bigger beard. I wanted something burly. Eye color, we'll leave it as brown. That's perfectly fine. You can actually get into the coloring of all the clothing, everything that way, the color of your backpack. So as we spin around here, other than the belt, I might just change the belt. Go with a red belt. Oh, how about that? It's like a brownish belt. There we go. Look at that bison back there. Boom. Big animals there. Cool. We'll just hit save on that. If we do, well, yeah, we'll potentially look at some other things. Let's see. That's the body. Oh, that's clothing. There we go. We'll hit save. We'll roll with that. That should be perfectly fine. I even like the green shoes. So we'll hit save. So it's going to go through a bit of a tutorial here. This is very, very pretty standard overall when it comes to a tutorial. Tab actually lets us use the mouse. If you tab again, then it comes first person view. WASD, typical. There we go. And then spacebar to jump. Awesome. So we are looking good there. Man, look at these ridges. Let's see if we can find the meteor. This thing is big. Let's get a little bit of a higher vantage point. Jump up here. Ooh, look at this. Can we find the meteor during the day? It's harder to find during the day than it is at night. I don't know which direction it would be coming from either. And it could be on the opposite side of the planet, so we may not actually be able to find it right now. Oh, there's the sun. Whee! Well, we might have to wait. Let's check out the other one here, the world view. We'll see if the meteor comes into view. We're going to open up the map. The map is over here in the right-hand corner. Let's see, world layers. We found an icon on the map. Ours is right there. Now see, this is where you can actually go in and look at all sorts of different layers. They have been super thorough on everything you can think of. Where are clams, where's corn, where's that creosote bush, debris, elk, ferns. I mean, it's a huge list. I mean, that is just, it is amazing to see. So, underwater fertile ground. Oh, look at that. And the map changes, obviously, as you can see. That is amazing. We'll say none on the layers. We're going to drop a waypoint right where we're at. Boom. Right there. Let's close this out. And now we're going to go look around, and there's your waypoint right there. Hit tab again. This is how we get to the waypoint as well. You can see it there, but then it also, you can actually title it. If there's somewhere you want to get back to, you can always do different colors. You can display it off screen in the distance. I'm going to remove it for now because we don't really need it at this point. I mean, we could say it's the cornfield. There's a lot of corn right here. So let's see if we can find that meteor again real quick. Where are you? I really would have thought we would have seen it by now. Because once you get it relatively in view, like in this very beginning, they kind of point it out nicely. Okay. I was hoping we would see this by now. Maybe not. We might just have to move on. Okay. Well, let's go take a quick look around. There is a backpack, as you saw when we were doing the different colors. In the backpack, we have some actual property claim flags right here. We are going to switch to third person. I actually very much enjoy this view of it. Let me know if you guys don't like this view. If you don't, then I will be more than happy to switch over to the first person view. I just like to see kind of the animations and the interaction of the character himself. So here we go. Let's see if we can get a little higher. We'll jump. Man, look at that mountain in the distance. Boom. Bison sitting there. Any meteor? Oh, meteor. Come out wherever you are. This is amazing. Okay. Oh, it thinks we saw the meteor. What? Where? I didn't see it pop, did you? There it is. There it goes. So as you can see, there's 29 days, 23 hours until that meteor hits the planet. So this is actually literally in real time. So as we end our session, it'll be one of those where the time does stop when we come back. It's literally 30 days worth of time. So that will be interesting to see how that's going to play through, because that's a lot of time. So we'll actually be able to really do some nice advancement. I'm just kind of looking at this terrain. There's some desert right over here. I'm trying to figure out where I want to settle. On my other playthrough, I actually created 2 other maps because I just wanted to try the map generation, and I always had trees nearby. And that's how I built my first house or place to just put myself. But I'm not seeing anything right now. Interesting. Makes me wonder if we're going to need to focus more on stone, because there's a lot of stone here. But as you can see, it kind of looks, it's got a bit of a, almost like a Minecraft feel to it. It's not as obviously as 2D pixelated as that, but kind of a really nice feel. Let me know if there's other games that this kind of reminds you of in the comments. I'd love to kind of hear what those would be and see kind of how that would compare. Where are we going to claim? Oh, we got some tree. Look at that. We have water. Ooh, and trees and snow. You can swim in the game. You won't die if you jump in the water. There are fish. There are lots of things that we can do, and you just kind of pop out when you hit the edge, so that is super nice. What do you think? Do you think we should stake on top of that hill? I'm thinking we stake on top of the hill, and then we've got trees that are nearby. We'll have to do a little bit of running to get to the wood, but you have nice plains. We've got a river nearby, which is really good. At least I hope. I actually haven't got to any of the tech that would potentially use the river, but hey, I figure why not. This could make a nice little house really high up. You could see it from a distance. Yeah, I think we're going to settle here. I like this idea. Okay. Let's go here. We'll pull out our tent pegs. Our tent pegs. our property claim. Here we go. So let's go right here. We'll place that. As you can see down here in the, we will actually go over here to 3. Okay, so down here we actually have a deed claim. So 25 square meters of land. And it's crafted at a workbench. So we can actually, if you're playing in multiplayer, you can actually authorize people to use your property and not use it. So it's actually a really nice feature there. I haven't actually played multiplayer or joined any of those servers, but it looks like it'd probably be pretty cool. So let's continue on with the tutorial here real quick. We're going to do some digging. Hey, look at that. We have a wooden shovel. So we're going to come over here. Oh. And let's... So you just left click and hold, and that will actually pick up a chunk of dirt. Oh, well. This is one of those things that it has been feedback given to the developer. If you start on the tool itself, it doesn't register the fact that you selected it. So as you can see up in the tutorial, it doesn't think we selected it, but we were able to collect dirt. Once you just have to slide off it and come back. It's just one of those that it's a little. It's new. It's early access, and they are working on it. So it is something that they are aware of, and they're actively looking to fix and correct, so that is really nice. We're going to just jump over to here to 5. Let's go up to mining real quick. We're going to go to 4. Okay. Let's go find some stone, which I know we had a ton of around here. At least we did just a second ago. Where did I see all that? Right over here. There we are. Any on that ridge? No, not on the ridge. We'll run right over here. Again, left click and hold. E picks things up. You can see that it's in the carrying section. If something is outlined in yellow, it needs to be broken up. Like once you break the stone up here, let's see if I can get one to do it real quick. There you go. See how that one's outlined in yellow? It actually needs to be broken down again before you can pick it up. So Just one of those things if you guys are playing as well, just to be aware of. That is how the game functions. So we'll go run this back up there real quick. I always like to keep some stone nearby. We're gonna have to fix some of the pathing to get up there to our area here. This should be where we were digging out. There we are. And as you can see in the lower left-hand corner, it says Mozzarella Gaming's Dale. So that's kind of where our property is here. I'm gonna just stack these on here. For now, that gets them out of our hands. We're gonna go chop down a tree here next. So let's jump over to 6. Let's go click this part of the tutorial. We will go look at 5. And let's go. I kind of was over here because I know there's trees nearby. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, wait, we're part of the tutorial. Never mind. There we go. Let's jump over here. I really didn't want to jump all the way down. But you know what? Is there a tree right here? Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go chop this thing down. I love the fact that he yells timber. So if you're the female character, it's definitely a more feminine voice than what we have with this guy, but now we're going to chop it up into smaller logs that we can actually pick up. As you can see here, as soon as it lights up green, those are logs that we can pick up. This one we can't, we have to continue to break down. You can hold 20 logs at a time initially until you do some upgrades on your carrying capacity. Come on, there we go. 19, that's as much as we're going to be able to do for right now. We do have more over here, so we'll have to remember that. Ooh, what we could do is, let's put a waypoint right here. Did it drop? Oh, I wanted to drop it, probably because we're in the tutorial. Oh no, there we go, good. No, go away. Title. Wood remains. There we go. Now at least we know. Now let's make it a bit more green. There we go. Awesome. Okay, let's run this back to our location over here, where our humble abode will be eventually. And we'll just stack these. Whoops. Yeah, you can do some funny stacking too. There we go. I'll just make it look a little better. And put that right there. No, thank you. There we go. Now we're all stacked up. We brought a lot of wood with us over here, so that is perfect. Let's go process this. Let's see what it gives us. The good old workbench. So we're going to select that. Where do we want to... Oh, like, why is it not moving? That was weird. Anyway. Not really, it was me not pressing the right keys. So let's say, nope, right. We're gonna go right there. Place it down. We're gonna press E. And let's go order some. Oh, we're gonna have to go pick it up here in a second, but let's go 10 logs. We're gonna order it. So as you can see here, I kind of jumped away from that really quick. It actually queues the project up down here. It'll tell you how long it is and how much of the resources you have. So right now we're missing 10 logs, which we will come over here, pick all that up, come back in here, And you can either, there's two ways you can do this. You can either just right click and it'll put logs in there. As you can see, I still have some that I'm carrying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back in here and I'm going to order more. I'll have to keep one on me. So that'll queue up a second job here. And we'll put the one back right there. So that's the extra for right now. We're going to collect the logs here in a second that it's processed. So you can actually collect some as you go. Like if you're in the middle of doing a big project and you need like 3 more, you could actually go out and grab some as it's working the actual project. I'll wait for this one to finish real quick and then we will grab them momentarily. You can also reorder things. So if you wanted to switch and go like this, you could then queue up this job to go first and move things around. So it gives you some nice flexibility if you did need to reorder something as you're doing projects. You just drag and drop it. And just to really mess with it, there we go again. So that one's done. We can collect those. So now we have some right here. This task is complete. And let's let this one finish up here momentarily. Come on. Haha, grab a couple more. Last one. We can do it. Collect. There we go. Excellent. We're gaining skill points. We're actually going to hit these 2 items here in the next video. We're going to actually get into building our first house and some of the different things you can do with the actual, there's walls you can make, there's different things. We'll go talk about all the skill points and everything here in the next video. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys are interested in seeing what this has in store for us, I definitely love to see those comments, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, whatever you guys want to do. I'd love to keep walking through this game with you guys, really engage and potentially live stream it. I think it'd be a lot of fun to get to engage with you guys there, and we'll figure out a time that kind of really works best to get everyone involved. So with that being said, I thank you so much for watching. If you can smash that like button if you enjoyed this or want to see more of it, that would be super helpful. If you are new to the channel, I welcome you. I know I say it at the end of all my videos, but I do welcome you, and it is awesome to have new people to engage with in the comments. I'd love it if you could hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel huge. When you do, make sure you hit that bell icon, change it to all so you know when a new video or series comes out on the channel. With that being said, I thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.